All right, welcome back, everybody, to S&J Sports Talk page. My brother Jonathan, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing good, doing good. We just want to get in here and talk with y'all, conversate with y'all about some rearrangements happening in the NBA.
Yeah.
Have you heard the news, brother?
We already heard it.
You already heard the news? They was alerting me like within 10 minutes of it happening. I'm getting text messages. ESPN's alerting me.
I got it instantly, man.
Man, those of y'all who are a little bit late to the party, not on social media, don't have TVs, don't listen to radio, Kyrie Irving got traded to the Dallas Mavericks.
Wow.
What was the first word that came to your mind when you heard the news?
I was just like, wow.
Wow.
I was shocked. I was surprised. I thought he was gonna go to LA. Like, for real. I thought he was gonna go to the Lakers.
That's what everybody was talking about, was the Lakers.
The Lakers
about to be gone. The Lakers are.
And from what I heard, the Lakers didn't give them like a trade on. They didn't give them any offers on Sunday, so they went with the Dallas. But
the Lakers didn't move quick enough.
Yeah, but also the Brooklyn Nets owner didn't really want to trade Kyrie to the Lakers just because of how much trouble he brought and whatnot. So yeah.
Oh wow.
It's
probably didn't want to give him what he wanted.
It's crazy, but Dallas they're looking good, man. They're about to go make a championship.
Man, when I heard the news, well, at first I saw a picture of Luka and Kyrie, and I said, "Did they trade Luka for Kyrie?" I was like, "That doesn't sound like what Dallas would do."
Mark Cuban wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they love Luka. Luka's younger, and Luka's been doing his thing in Dallas. But I was like, "Did they trade?" And when I realized they did not trade Luka for Kyrie Irving,
I was like, "Wow!"
They got Kyrie Irving, and they still have Luka, and they still got Tim Hardaway Jr. I was like, ooh.
And they sent Spencer Dinwiddie back.
Yeah, back to Brooklyn. I know he's so mad. I know he's like, man, why I gotta be caught up in all this? Like, why? Because he was doing good with Dallas. But let me tell you, when I heard the news and I realized they still had Luka, I was like, I think I might have just became a Dallas Mavericks fan because I don't really watch a Dallas Mavericks game. Luka's nice and good. Y'all, I really don't have no issue with Luka.
Luka's a good player.
I have issue with the media's coverage of Luka.
Yeah,
they be acting like this man's done stuff we've never seen before. Now, he plays a different style of play than certain people, but the numbers and stuff like that, I mean, it's like, okay, it's nice, but I'm going to do him just like they did to LeBron. Not until he wins a championship. Don't matter. Can't call yourself king until you win a championship. Right. All that type of stuff. Now they got an opportunity.
They got a nice opportunity.
Instant contenders as far as I'm concerned.
Sweet opportunity.
Contenders.
I have them. I'm like, yo, they might be like a top 2, top 3 team in the West right now.
Well, they're already, what are they, probably 5 seed right now?
Yeah,
probably about the 5.
But
maybe since it's so close in the West.
It's just like,
but the only thing they can beat anybody in the West now.
They can beat anybody in the West. The only thing that's going to matter in the playoffs is their defense. Like, how is Luka and Kyrie going to play
together? You're right.
But it's like, yo, you got
Luka,
because like, listen, Luka was unstoppable, but everybody knew in the playoffs they double, triple team him. Then they make the other players beat him. You're not going to be able to triple team Kyrie and then leave Luka open.
They both are shooters.
They're both shooters. They can both get inside. Like, it's now the key, you really can't guard them. It's like,
you're right. The key though is how they get coached.
Right.
Because see, Mark Cuban, he's on top of things. That owner out there in Brooklyn, Tasai, didn't know what he was doing. Mark Cuban.
Shout out to Mark Cuban because he's a player's
intelligent businessman, and he's really one of them owners who's in touch with the game still.
Right.
When you look at half these owners, that guy who left Phoenix,
yeah.
The guy who had to sell the Clippers, all these guys, they're kind of out of touch. Everybody in the NBA knows Mark Cuban's the owner that you want to play for as far as the organization, the way he runs his organization. At the home games, they feed the away team. They have dinner there for the away team and the home team after the games. Like, it's a different culture there in Dallas. That's why people love playing there. I think the only person who didn't like playing there was Rajon Rondo, but Rajon Rondo be having his own stuff going on. But outside of that, everybody enjoys Dallas, and I think Kyrie Irving's going to be focused there.
Right.
I would say this though.
What you think about what you think about the Nets though? Like, Brooklyn Nets, bro. You had like 2 years ago, bro. They had James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie, and I was like,
just like OKC.
Even with Kyrie being gone, I'm hearing talks like Kevin Durant could be traded by the 9th. Hey. It's like you might have just you might be going into rebuild mode this year.
Oh, you need
It's
to.
like-
You're not winning no championship this year. Not with what you got
Yeah,
for
not
Kyrie
with-
Irving.
It was
Even
terrible
when Kevin
trade.
Durant comes back, I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Durant don't play another game with Brooklyn.
Yeah, he might just sit out
He
this
might
year.
got to sit out because you got to think about it. Kevin Durant asked for a trade at the beginning of the season. They didn't give it to him.
Right.
They said, "Look, we can't find no trade for you, whatnot." They
Right.
didn't give it to him. So he said, "Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going." And then his right hand man left.
Yeah, but here's
That's
the thing, bro.
cold.
It's like Brooklyn, bro. If you're the Brooklyn organization, bro, you guys just messed up. Like for like maybe the next 10, you guys messed up for a while now. Cause no superstars are gonna want to come to you guys no more. Knowing how you treat the superstars or whatnot, like just the way you guys handled the trades, didn't want to be traded or whatnot. Like they didn't really handle situations.
Brooklyn never
good.
had superstars like
And
they
then
had
they-
this year.
Right. So they might have not known how to handle.
Yeah, I mean,
that
you
or
go back to the
whatnot.
New Jersey Nets, you could say they had Jason Kidd and they had Vince
Right.
Carter and stuff, and they went to the finals actually. But when you're talking about the Brooklyn Nets, they never had no superstars. They let the superstars come in there and basically run the whole organization.
Right.
And they didn't have a coach that could control the situation. They didn't have an owner that controlled the situation.
Yeah.
So I don't blame the players. I don't blame the players.
I blame the organization.
The organization,
Yeah.
the culture. Just like the Sacramento Kings culture had to change in order to get to where they are. Mike Brown
Right.
had to come with the championship experience, fresh off of a championship too, and bring that experience and culture and change it. And you can tell now with the Kings, but we're not talking about the Kings.
Here's
right
my
now.
thing though, like, and the reason why Kyrie wanted to be traded apparently is because he wanted his contract extension,
That's
and
what
they
the
didn't want to
media's not
give.
really saying.
Yeah, the media's not saying that. They're just saying he wanted to trade.
They're
Kyrie
like,
wanted
"What's
his
wrong?
money,
Why would he want to be out of there?
Kyrie-
Why would he want
yeah,
to leave?
Kyrie
He
wanted his
came to them
money.
a week before.
and they wouldn't give him his money. So
He
he's
said, "Look,
like,
I
you know
want to
what?
stay with y'all. I want
Yeah.
to stay with Brooklyn, but we need to go ahead and
Despite-
work out this money situation.
Despite-
I need to know y'all standing with
Yeah,
me."
despite what they did to him like a year or two ago and this season, he still was like, "I'll stay with y'all, just give me the money," and they didn't want to do that. Like,
Yeah, he needed that
Yeah.
commitment because he's getting to that point in his career where
he don't have
if
no
an
more
injury
time to
happens
wait.
or whatnot, the trade value is going to keep going down. So he needs to be with
Right.
a team that he knows he can ride it out with now. And I think he might have found that with Mark Cuban and the Dallas Mavericks
Yeah.
and Luka because Luka's young enough where he's got time. Kyrie can teach him a few things.
And they got a
show him
players
things.
coach,
He's a
too.
championship.
You got
He's
a players coach
champion.
too, yeah. You got Jason Kidd, who's a players coach. He's been in the league, so he's gonna know how to kind of handle some situations that coaches
Right.
who weren't in the league.
And he was a
will know how
point
to
guard,
handle,
so
yeah.
he knows how to deal with them.
So
Dallas is about to be nice, man.
the only question I would have is like, yo, who's taking the game-winning shot, Luka or Kyrie?
You can go either one.
You go either one.
They
Yeah.
both.
like-
They're not stopping Luka, and we know no one's even guarding Kyrie. Kyrie's going in on 3-4 people,
They're probably gonna give it to like
and then he just throws it up and just runs back down with his little jog. He be making the NBA so
he don't
mad.
even sweat. It's like
Then he's a starter in the All Star. You got They're Luka and Kyrie are both starting in the All Star game. They're both on the same team now.
Bro, I told people
Bro.
I was like, Dallas low key. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself, but they low key might turn into the best team in the Western Conference
Yeah.
this season. Like depending on how they play.
The
But
team
I
to
was
beat
like,
is always the Warriors, as long as they're still champs. In the playoffs, 7-game series, beating the Warriors is tough.
I don't even think the Warriors like would be like that hard for Dallas. Like obviously NBA is gonna be hard, but just knowing you have Kyrie, Luka, bro. Like my thing is, bro, it's like Luka was unstoppable until the playoffs came around and they started making other players on Dallas Mavericks beat them, right? So it's like you're not gonna be able to stop both of them on the floor at the same time. They're gonna get their buckets. They're gonna get yours. Just really, can you match them offensively now? That's how it's gonna. That's how it's gonna be playing Dallas, right?
And defensively too, because
Yeah,
Luka's
defensively.
not known for his defense. Kyrie's
Kyrie's
on the
not-
smaller side
yeah,
of things. So
that's true.
defensively, who are they going to be guarding and matching up with? That's going to be something. But you got Tim Hardaway Jr.
You got Tim
Christian
Hardaway.
Wood, and what's the other guy? Dwight Powell. Is it Dwight Powell? I think it's Dwight Powell. But they
have a
five they
solid
have is
five.
nice.
They have a
I don't
solid
know about
five,
how deep
yeah.
they could go from the bench, but
Yeah.
they're gonna be all right.
They'll
They
be all
definitely they became immediate contenders, is what I'm saying. Everybody was talking
Yeah.
about Luka. Now you're talking about Dallas. And I gotta say this: people acting like Kyrie Irving's been such an issue for Brooklyn Nets and stuff.
Talking
like
about
that.
he's a distraction.
When we're
and
talking
everything.
about COVID, wasn't nobody prepared for that. Didn't nobody see that coming?
Mm-hmm.
So when certain people got forced to take the vaccine, certain people got forced to. Some people, they're like, if I don't take the vaccine, they're going to fire me from my job. I had to go ahead and take it. He chose just not to take it.
Right.
That's not him being a problem. Dude, you're being difficult. This is a state of emergency in the USA.
Right.
This is a state of emergency. Everybody's in crisis mode. Everyone's moving a little bit quick because it's crisis. And he's like, I'm not rushing into no vaccine.
Yeah,
as
right.
many other people did as well.
Right.
He's such a problem. Oh, he's such a problem.
Distraction, whatnot.
Just not a team player. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar came out and was talking mess about him. I was like, Kareem, that's why your record about to get broke. And, you know, all due respect, where respect is due, but he didn't show respect to Kyrie, so that's kind of an issue.
Yeah.
Then, what was
this
the next
season,
thing?
bro.
Oh,
This season.
Kyrie
the owner
Kyrie tweeted something about his history, and the Brooklyn Nets had an opportunity to stare with him. I know that Kyrie's relationship couldn't have been too good with the owners after all that.
Oh, nah, bro.
They had that man talking about go meet with Jewish leaders, go meet with
take sensitivity classes, whatnot.
And
like,
this
come on,
owner is
man.
like a Chinese guy, and he's over here telling Kyrie that he needs to go meet with the Jewish community and figure out all this type of stuff. They could have stood with him and said,
Right.
man, y'all stop tripping about that tweet. That man is learning whatever he wants to learn and sharing whatever he wants to share. If it's not bad enough where he's going to jail over some stuff or whatever, leave that man alone. That man got his own life. And we talk about freedom of speech, which we know that's a lie. But that man fined for 5 games with no pay. So people are acting like Kyrie Irving is
just a problem, yeah.
And I know there was some stuff with Boston or whatnot. Kyrie's just he's an intelligent man. He's an intelligent man, and that kind of bothers people because they want you to just play basketball. He's like, no, I want my contract signed like this. I'm not going the Lamar Jackson route where I'm out here injured and I still don't have my contract.
So how that went.
I'm a champion. Brooklyn, y'all need me.
Right.
He's the only champion on the starting 5 of Dallas now. He's the only champion. He says someone else is gonna value me.
Right.
So nah, man, the way the media,
and that's crazy.
No one saw this coming. Here he goes, another distraction. No, he's not. A distraction. He's trying to get up out of here because y'all keep making him a distraction here.
Yeah.
So,
the thing is, like, even with the media being against Kyrie or whatnot, like even with that, he requested a trade and he's gone 2 days later. Like teams literally wanted him. You're talking like top 5 teams in the NBA, Boston
instantly,
LA, Dallas instantly were like. Even the Clippers, I think, were in the trade talks with him. Like all the top 5 teams, like, still wanted Kyrie, bro. So like, it just speaks to his value,
bro.
Want?
He said everything's on the table except Luka. What do y'all want?
He said,
and you know he did a backdoor cash deal too. He said, I'm gonna send you a little cryptocurrency on the side just for that. Yeah, because I saw Mark Cuban today on the ESPN. They showed him walking out. He's smiling. He knew. He's like, I just put off one of the biggest. I don't care if he plays half the game. This man, we good now.
Hey, if you're a Brooklyn man, you guys made a terrible trade, by the way. But
they had to move on.
I think Kevin Durant, man,
Have you even heard from Kevin Durant?
No, he's still hurt, but I think he got to get out of there this year, man. He can't even stay with that team, man. You got to get out of there. Maybe go to Phoenix or whatnot. I wouldn't be at the start of the year.
I
wouldn't be surprised, bro, if Kevin Durant still wants to get out. Like.
He definitely still does.
He should just demand a trade.
You heard the podcast where he's like, man, they're wondering why we're losing all these games. I'm starting with these guys who aren't even starters. He said that on a podcast. So, you know, I haven't heard nothing from him about this recent Kyrie trade. I don't know if he's upset. I don't know if he's just...
he's definitely upset.
Ahead of time, whatever.
I don't think he's upset. I don't think he would be upset with Kyrie, though.
Yeah, I mean, if the organization's bad, they probably had already talked about they both want to leave. But since we both here, we gonna do this. You know,
that's probably what they said.
And like I said, it's not about just having superstars on your team. You got to create a culture. Michael Jordan would always talk about this.
Yeah, take care.
It wasn't just about getting superstars. They had to create the culture that if you're on this team, you're working hard. You're not shortchanging nobody. You follow the pecking order. And they didn't have that in Brooklyn. They didn't have that culture.
Right.
And Kevin Durant, I like Kevin Durant, one of the greatest players. He's never really seemed to be that
leader
on the court leader. I don't know what he is off the court, but on the court, his game is together and nice.
Right.
His game is nice. But the directing of everybody else on the court,
facilitating and
it's like
whatnot,
people
yeah.
just stand back and start watching Kevin Durant because his game is so nice. You know what I'm saying? I think
Right.
that's more about a personality thing. Kobe had to learn it. Remember, Kobe had to learn how to really lead players who were not good.
Yeah.
Kobe was playing with players who weren't good, and he had to learn how to get these players to actually
To a certain level, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically it, man. Like,
yeah.
Kyrie, he's still, I don't know what you want me to say, man. Like, Kyrie, dude, media tried to put all this stuff on him, man. He came back, and they took their team to, like, what, top 3 seed in the East, right?
Yeah.
They for a minute.
Were two.
Yeah, top 2. And then
they had Milwaukee, Cleveland, Boston's been holding that number 1 seed.
Yeah, Boston's been number 1 seed for a minute, but it's like things like, hey, I want to be traded, and people saying he's a distraction, a problem, and it's like, boom, 2 days later,
a distraction, the problem.
No teams would want him.
If his agent went to the Brooklyn Nets and said, hey, this is what we want, that we want to be locked in for the next 4 years, and they don't give it to him, he's not being a distraction by leaving. He's doing what's best for him in his career and job.
Right.
And on the court, when he comes onto the court, he's ready to play every time. Tip-top shape. He don't sweat when he's playing. Have you watched him?
Yeah.
Everyone else is like
he's going through 3 players,
bending down at the free throw line. Kyrie Irving's just like jogging, like he's at another level with it.
Him and Luka are dangerous, man. They're gonna be dangerous.
Teams are gonna have to reconstruct how to play.
Dallas. You can't play him like he was.
And I'm gonna say this right now, my man Christian Wood is about to break out because I've always liked him. I liked him back in Houston. He's about to break out because
2
of
nice
the
guards
options
around
that
him.
open
Yeah.
up. I guarantee you, he's about to get himself a max deal because he's gonna look so nice. People are gonna be calling, wanting him, and they probably won't give him up because he's nice. Yeah, but he's gonna look even nicer now that
Kyrie's
getting lobs and alley oops because people are so focused on Kyrie, and then he dishes it off to Christian Wood, who can he's tall, lanky, alley oops, everything. So I'm telling y'all, look out for Christian Wood as well. Kyrie Irving, though, hey, we glad he's up out of Brooklyn Nets. It wasn't gonna work.
Yeah,
it was over before it started.
Yeah,
and I said,
the moment James Harden left, we knew like it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, and then Ben Simmons was acting like he can't play. We didn't know what was happening.
Yeah,
they telling him to shoot the ball. Like it was obviously like this culture of a team. Shout out to the Nets coach who came in after Steve Nash because he's been trying to just do his thing. Yeah, wasn't he the assistant first and he just got moved up?
Hey, he's been working hard. I mean, everything just this season alone.
The Nets are
to be a new head coach. Like, come on.
The Nets been solid, so we just wanted to give our thoughts on the Kyrie Irving trade.
The Nets
on the Kyrie Irving trade?
Let us know.
We'd love to hear in the comments what you all think about this Kyrie Irving trade. There's a lot of speculation, and I think once they get on the court, start winning, and especially what they do in the playoffs, that's going to say a lot about.
That's going to be key.
Yeah, that's going to be if they go to the playoffs and lose in the first round, Lord knows who. People gonna be like, they couldn't work. But this year, you also got to give them that learning curve. Yeah, they got a few months to get together before the playoffs. They're gonna be good enough. 2 months. They're gonna be good enough. But championship, that's it's tough to say. Like, Denver, Memphis, these teams been Golden State. These teams been together, locked in a unit. Dallas has to get there now.
Right.
So
let's see. It's February, so like March, April. Yeah, they got like 2 months, like really key and like get to know each other's game or whatnot, play well with each other. So I mean, compared to like having 7 or 8 months or whatnot in the league, so it's gonna be something to see for real. But yeah, I know like if you're any other team in the West right now and you're going for Kyrie, you probably upset right now.
Oh yeah.
I would say
it changed the whole dynamic.
Yeah, I would say the only team,
Kings, man.
Man,
they was looking like the number 3 seed. They about to get that guy.
We
Dallas is about to pass them up.
Nah, I think the only team that like poses like I say the biggest threat to Dallas right now, I'd say it's probably the Clippers once it comes playoff time, just because of how deep they can go. But I mean,
the Clippers can go deep, but they never get to the chip. They
Yeah.
never get to the championship, so it's not good enough.
Yeah, man.
And people still talking about the Lakers. They're not even in the play-ins.
Yeah, the Lakers are done.
About to pass that record though.
Their season's done.
Oh, hold on. Before we let everybody go, is LeBron breaking the record tomorrow night on his home floor against Milwaukee, or is he gonna wait until he plays the Golden State Warriors?
They play OKC tomorrow.
OKC?
Yeah.
I think they play in Milwaukee tomorrow.
They play OKC.
I think they play Milwaukee tomorrow at home. But you said you think OKC could be
Yeah.
OKC. I think it's Let's go ahead and look it up.
Well, let's go ahead and
Go
see.
ahead and tell the search team to look that up. Who do the Lakers play?
Oh,
tomorrow?
they play OKC. They play Thunder.
They play the Thunder tomorrow.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Okay, so I stand corrected. They must have changed the schedule or something. I don't know
Hey,
what
who
they
knows?
must have had to do a redo game or something.
Nah, I think he breaks it tomorrow. I say he breaks it tomorrow.
in LA.
Yeah,
The other option is he breaks it
against Golden State or
against Golden State the next game.
I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks it tomorrow. But I can see him. I can see him getting like 30 points and just waiting for a Golden State or whatnot.
I can see him getting like 20.
I mean,
20, not 20.
OKC
but in his
though.
20s, in his
OKC
20s.
they don't really have like he could just put his head down and just go get layups. Like,
Does he want to break the record against OKC or against
Golden State? That's
in Golden State though. It's not going to be on his home floor.
Yeah, so that would be interesting.
But in Golden State, you got the best 3-point shooter of all time, then the all-time point leader.
That would be nice. That would be cool.
That'd be an interesting one.
That'd
right
be something
there,
to see.
So
y'all let us know what y'all think though.
Yeah, I would definitely say I think he's gonna wait till Golden State. I think he's gonna break the record against Golden State. Draymond's in the building.
I say he breaks it tomorrow.
You have Draymond in the building.
Clay.
Steph Curry, the greatest 3-point shooter, and he breaks it against him. But you could be right. I was wrong. I thought they were playing okay. I thought they were playing Milwaukee tomorrow.
Game could go into overtime and whatnot, and boom.
he has to go ahead and score. He might not even be thinking about it that hard. So who knows?
Who knows, man?
That's gonna be an interesting, great record. Shout out to him.
Shout out to
Kyrie
LeBron
Irving. Shout out to Dallas Mavericks. I'll actually be tuning in, watching their games. Because Luka's a nice player. He wasn't someone that I just wanted to watch though.
Right.
Like John Morant. John
That's
Morant's
just the
someone I want to
playoffs,
watch. You feel what I'm saying? LeBron, he's someone I want to watch. Like there's certain styles of play you want to watch. Luka was just like, it was like, okay, he's nice. But now it's like, I got to watch the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie's someone I want to watch. So that's me personally, man. Any last thoughts you have?
Nah, man. I mean, yeah, like I said, man, Kyrie, Luka, they're going to be dangerous this year. Obviously, you can see Kyrie's not a distraction and whatnot, the way the media's putting him and whatnot. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be something to see this year.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be something to see.
Definitely. So,
Definitely.
Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all of you all of our listeners. We appreciate you. S&J Sports Talk on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all across the board, Twitter.
All the platforms, for real.
Yeah, definitely. We just wanted to get on here, share our thoughts on this Kyrie Irving trade. And
that's it.
That'll be it for today. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.